SM. He just playing the typical Need for Speed. I am a little bit sick as of this time,
Yeah,
but I
that's why
should
you didn't
also
stream
make it
yesterday.
clear that me and Astro had a pretty cool plan. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build these little budget car setups, and yeah, we're just the budget's 100,000. What can you build with 100,000? Because there's a lot of cars that you can buy for just 100,000 and below. But what kind of
That's why
cars
we're getting.
can you build? Like, because here's the thing, bro. I really don't know because I don't own every car in the game. I do own 50 cars, so I have an idea of like the price ballpark. But most of my cars are over that $100,000 ballpark, just by a few thousand. So, like I said, our budget is 100,000. Like, we're not allowed to spend any more than that. And I'm currently
Every
at 300,000, so
it's
technically I have enough for a Ford GT. But this is for like the newcomer. This is for someone who's grinded 100,000. What can you buy? What can you build? How fast is it? What kind of setup will you go with? We're going to assume no Ultimate Plus parts, no Ultimate parts,
yeah.
and only Elite parts. Um, because you might have those, because
Yeah.
but yeah, so the Ultimate Plus parts are kind of difficult to acquire, and because you can't buy a car stock with Ultimate Plus for that price point, that's why we're not going with Ultimate Plus. So yeah.
And let me add something in. Another thing we're also doing is um what was it again? I completely forgot. Never mind. I completely forgot already. As episodes go, we're gonna increase the budget by 100,000.
No, we're not going to increase the budget. We're going to switch the budget. Maybe it might be worth less, maybe it might be worth more. These are budget builds. And so, yeah, we'll set a budget. We'll set a time, a place, or whatever. Or we'll set a race.
We'll be
God, I'm
racing.
sick.
We'll
I'm
be
very
racing
sick.
these
I'm very
cars.
sick, guys. I'm very sick.
And the outside look
I
of the
already know.
car.
I already know somebody is going to want us to do a budget build with the Honda Civic, especially the Type R from 2000. That lame ass looking hatchback. I'm sorry, guys, Honda people out there, if I offend you. I'm sorry to tell you this, bro. I think these are some of the ugliest looking cars to date. Hatchbacks are not cute, in my opinion. I don't care for them. So I will not be doing a Honda Type R setup. These are not sleepers. These things are garbage on wheels. You could put 150 grand into any car and make it fast. So if you already start with a faster car, like, look, man, if you have $200,000, you buy a car, you put the rest of the money into the car, maintenance and upgrades and all this and that. Why not just buy a Lamborghini for that price? You'll get a better car in general. Just saying.
Let me start up my
So,
stream. I haven't started up.
well, mm, I don't know, man, because I'm already streaming.
It doesn't matter.
So, 100,000, right?
Alright, hello stream. Oh wait, okay, there, it started. Hello stream. Long time no see. Alright, I think the outside looks of the car should be for free. Oh, and the budget builds. The budget today is 100,000. I have 900,000, but I can't use more than 100,000. But I think the outside looks should be for free, right? Just for free.
It is what it is.
I'm looking for this car. We cannot see each other's car though.
It's such a tough ballpark because,
Send it to your garage.
like, you have to.
Let's make it a little bit more interesting.
So.
I picked my car.
It's trash. See, I know Ultimate Plus or Ultimate Parts, so I have to be very selective. A Mitsubishi Lancer. That's one ugly Mitsubishi. Oh Christ. Okay,
Alright. Goodbye, Ford.
If I'm ensuring victory, I have to pick something that's like fast. So, oh man, that goes over budget. That's over 100,000.
Don't tell me what it is. We're supposed to surprise each other. Oh, oh my gosh. We're supposed to surprise each other, by the way. So don't tell me. Okay, how much is this? Let me use my calculator.
Ooh. Ooh. That price point would not give me a lot of money to work with for upgrades, so I just can't see myself doing that. I'm gonna have to. Am I gonna have to build this? Like, dude. Oh, crocky.
Okay. I have $76,000.
The top speed. Oh.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Oh, dude, this is so particular, dude. Oh Christ! Wait a second.
Don't tell me what it is if you find
That's pretty good. All right, yeah, we're gonna clap that. All right, so we have a little bit of money. So by my calculations, we have about $21,000 worth of potential upgrades to spend. So I'm just doing some test driving out here. So.
The outside looks aren't going towards total. I just said.
Oh, so you could upgrade the looks of your car without it counting toward.
Yeah, cause like it would just be unfair, you know, like.
Nah, it counts. It counts for sure. It counts. The only thing I won't count is like the paint you choose. And I'm not changing the paint to this. So now I own 51 cars.
I'm gonna not do that then. Never mind. I was about to do something. Well, I did it, but I'm not gonna use it anymore. All right. How much more money do I have to spend?
So.
Oh my god, this is what I have to work with.
That's over budget. Oh fuck, these are expensive. Okay. Ooh. I only left myself with so much money.
Oh my gosh, I left myself.
So how much did I say this car was? Like 80.
Use your calculator and then minus it, and then minus everything that you buy with it. So.
Tell you what, let's do this differently, Astro. The car has to be below 100,000. The total working budget is 115,000. So or 125,000. So any money that you bought a lower budget car, that gives you more upgrade money. Does that sound fair?
What? How much money do we get to work with?
So the car has to be below 100,000, but you get 25,000 upgrade points or upgrade money. So the lesser expensive car, the more upgrades you get.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So how much you spend on the car
is below 100,000. So if you did what I did, if you get like an $89,000 car that only gives you $11,000 worth of upgrades, and pretty much you find that nothing here is like $100,000. So so 11 plus 25,000 is 36,000. So what I am going to do is for pretty obvious purposes here, we'll do that, because I mean that's going to be pretty helpful, you know, especially like we have to buy these parts.
I have $101,000 to work with. Okay. That's good. I don't know what to put on. Oh my gosh, this is that. Alright, I'm gonna start with the customizations. I have money for that. I think this is 100 and Okay, minus 1. Alright, that's $100,000 left I have. Okay,
What level's your vehicle?
101. You know this car very well. All I'm saying, that's all I'm saying.
All right. So my suspension. Okay. Okay, so let me do my calculator. So I have 36 grand to work with.
Alright.
So let me go over this. Because like I said, I could buy parts. Doesn't mean that it's going to be the final product. It just means I'm doing my math. So 750.
Cool. He doesn't know that yet. Okay.
36 grand. 36 grand to work with. Minus 750. Minus. Okay, so there. I already got that. Equip item. I got the Pro Plus. That's 16. Minus.
Yo, kill. Should I put a spoiler on? I'm gonna let you decide this. Oh, what is it? Should I put it? Should I put on?
Okay, that leaves me 12 grand to work with left. I have.
What did you? Okay, we're not supposed to tell each other what we bought. No spoiler. Alright, you got it. We won't tell each other what we bought until we're both outside. Nah, the diffuser looks a little bit bad.
Okay. So.
Oh my gosh. Alright, we need it pointing up. That's good. Oh my gosh, I haven't been, how much did this diffuser cost? I'm gonna say
alright, well. Bada bing. Alright, that's my whole budget right there. God no jack shit. I still have enough money to buy like a spoiler. So
and I'm gonna say this was like about, I'm gonna say 1,250. Alright, don't tell me until I'm outside.
And for a paint job, we're gonna go with like a black.
Alright, for the paint job. Alright, we're gonna black out these headlights, alright? Minus 750. Alright, Owen, pick the color, bud. I'm gonna let you pick the color. Just because you're here, I'm gonna let you pick the color. Keep it original, or we changing the color? I'm gonna let you pick the choice. Cool. Alright. You got it.
That'll count. I don't care. That'll count. That'll work. That'll work because it's not a performance thing, but it is what it is.
Oh.
My budget went over. I went over by I think $500. Like less than 1,000. Oh wait, did I? Minus.
Okay.
10 grand.
I'm almost out there. Give me 2 seconds.
That's.
Alright.
Yeah, I know. So.
No!
Yeah, I think that spoiler was only 1,000 or 1,500. So yeah, I bought a splitter.
That is some fucking bullshit. That is literally some
All
fucking
right,
bullshit.
we going by the track?
Oh my god, dude. What the actual fuck? Oh my god. Well, that's fucking nice. Real nice.
Very basic, very simple, guys. Very simple setup, very simple car. It's very nice, very stylish, but again, like I said, it's not super fast. Again, though, it handles like really nice. Oh, and coasting around turns. Yeah, I really like this vehicle stance. And since this is free of charge completely, we're going to go ahead and modify that as well. Alright, yeah.
What, the outlooks? The outside looks, or?
No, that sometimes that counts. Alright, so yeah, meet me by the track and tell me what you think about my car. So you'll show me what you walked away with, and I'll show you what I walked away with.
Alright. Okay. After this, I'm gonna make this car so good because this car is supposed to be.
Oh, sorry for that, guys. Kind of feel like going back and playing some Need for Speed Most Wanted on the PS2. I even like Need for Speed Most.
Sorry, I don't. Sorry. I do not have one. Ooh, okay.
Why do I feel like you're bumping 100,000 into that car?
Well, this car wasn't that expensive. I went with a very low cost car.
Oh, Christ. And you remember you can only work with like $25,000.
What can I do with $1,000? I don't think I can do nothing with $1,000.
I could put a spoiler on it, a splitter. You could change the color of the headlights. You could do something with it, at least do something. There's got to be something you can do.
Should I just put this on it, just to waste $1,000?
Yeah, you can, unless you don't care.
Should I just put this 1,000? Should I just put this? I only have $1,000. Nothing else to put it on. Should I put it on here?
Yeah, guys, I don't think you should listen to me when it comes to budget car builds. But
no,
I went with this one. I went with this one because it really does have a really nice handling with it.
Splitter. Says it's $1,000. All right. Change your car. We're gonna meet each other, and then we're gonna show our cars. Yeah, $0. I win no money over the budget. Okay. No money over the budget. Alright, change your car. Change your car to like a different car. And we'll present it to each other's cars.
I'll be waiting out here at the race. Just pull your car up. I'm already at the race that we're gonna do. But yeah, so the vehicle level race recommendation is 350 or 320. Mine is only 10 above the vehicle level.
We're gonna be seeing your car first, alright?
In daytime. Alright.
And String, don't ask why I put this color on this car, okay?
Ew.
Sorry, that's my water bottle. I don't know why it makes that sound. When I squeeze it, it just makes that sound. So when I go over there, don't ask about why this car is this color, okay? We're gonna see your car first, alright? Oh, that's your car? Okay. Is that your car?
Alright, yeah, so this is my Mercedes-Benz. This is only the, I believe it's the C63, I think, or 383. It's 3.
Let's go more over here, because that little, like, thing, where if you want to start a race thing is pissing me off. Like, okay, there, that's good.
Alright, so, yeah, it's the Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG series. It's got the 4-point exhaust. It's pretty cool. I like this thing. I think it's really neat. Has a decent 0 to 60 of only like 4 or so seconds, maybe a little less than that. Actually, could you recheck that in the live tuning? Top speed.
What's your power level on that car? What's the level on that car?
The level is 240.
Oh, yours is better than mine. Alright, let me show you mine.
Oh. Okay. Alright,
yeah.
well, you have more horsepower than I do.
Slow. It's a 179. Wait. What's I know? 3, 2, 1, go. You're gonna win.
I will say one thing. I will say
one more time.
I will say this. This car definitely has a really, really nice handling. It coasts through turns so easily. And I did lower the stance because it's free of charge a little bit. Just sort of get a sportier look. And also because I got that track suspension on here. Definitely handles nice. If I had about 27 grand more, you could easily invest in like an exhaust or ECU upgrade. Drop that 0 to 60 time by like 0.10 seconds.
It's all the same.
Again, the whole thing is you want to get to 60 miles per hour fast. But that means your car is quick and not fast. Because if your top speed is like... We see this on the Aston Martin Vulcan where it has a insanely fast 0 to 60. But the car's top speed, it tops out at like 197 or something like that. So it doesn't even go 200 miles per hour. My Ford GT stock can easily hit 203 with trying a little bit. And it's like a quarter of the cost.
You want to do another one real quick? I just really want to do another one.
Another budget car? No. Well, okay. Ooh, well, new rule though. Car can't cost any more than your car can't cost more than 80 grand.
Alright.
And your budget that you're working on, or your modification budget, is 50 grand.
Okay.
No, that's too much. Alright, so the deal is this, right? You grind to 100,000. You win some races. Actually, here, let's do this. Let's do a race real quick with these. Let's see how we perform against... It is a low-level race.
You switched it to easy?
Yep. My car is only 10 above the regular recommended vehicle level.
Oh, I'm a Me ganas algo. Dijiste si... Ya me sabritones si vas por un 24. Oh, okay. Bro, honestly, I like how the Mustang looks like, okay? What did you think when you saw my Mustang?
Well, I thought it had a lot of potential, but considering how... Well... Yeah.
I think I should have spent a little bit more on
Well, technically, you could have said, well, I have $120,000 worth of upgrades because it's a starter vehicle. Then you can start the game with it. So starter vehicles would be kind of cheese dicking it for upgrades, but
I'm actually not doing that bad. Yo,
No,
I'm
you're-
actually good. Oh my gosh.
yeah, so these low-level races are kind of fun because it's like you can use lesser cars. Like, it's important to always have cars of different vehicle level tiers. I think the only thing I would change on this Mercedes is pretty much everything with the engine. I wouldn't go all out though with it. I would just upgrade everything just by a little bit. This car could just be barely improved and it will just still be a nice car. Maybe getting a small diffuser, nothing too insane. Maybe even looking at changing the exhaust tips. Maybe doing some body work to it. And apart from that, really just tinting out the windows a little bit more, because I don't want this car to look like it's super sporty. I just want this car to look nice and be fast. And it can do both things very easily. As you guys can see, though, I left the second place position like 600 and... well, it's going to like 700 yards behind, going on 800. So this vehicle definitely is not shitty. So the Mercedes-Benz is definitely really nice. I think the next build I'll do is going to be probably like a BMW. Again, so the price budget here is a flat 100,000. The vehicle itself has to cost below 50,000, 50,000 and below. Your budget exceptions go like this. If it is above 5,000 over budget, you can't buy it. If it is below 5,000, you can buy it. So let's say it's only 52,000. Well, that's below 55,000. So it can't be exactly 55,000. It has to be below 55,000. Over budget. Anything above that is immediate disqualification. I'm gonna get some more tissues because my nose is just wanting to run.
Oh, let's go! I won! Kilbum, there's no super in this game. This is Need for Speed. It didn't forge that, okay? There's no way.
Did
I
he
won
ask
with
about a
this
Toyota
stupid-
Supra?
Yeah. He's saying if there's a super in this game, there's not a super.
No, there's no Supra.
It's because he plays on Xbox, and he probably thought I was playing over. Alright, let's go do our budget!
I'm pretty satisfied with my budget car. I won twice. Both on the flat 1v1.
Start with my car, honestly. Not that bad. Our budget is...
You have 50,000. Okay, so the car has to be below 50,000. However, your car, you could put $50,000 worth of upgrades on it. So, either way, you look at it.
I'm not doing this Honda S2000. Bro,
It
there's so
is a
many
challenge.
you can only buy low levels. That's that thing. Let's put like the
Well-
highest car level in this budget.
Well, I could just go with the... Oh.
Okay, so the highest level is... I'm gonna need to buy such a bad car. What if I already have the car? So basically our budget's 100,000. Okay.
So anything below 50,000, right?
Minus.
And then anything that you gain from your car not being below 50. So say your car is like 23 grand, So you'd minus 23 from 50. That's your bonus cash.
Alright, let's tell each other what car we're getting this time.
No.
No, another surprise.
Yeah, because I don't want to make a duplicate build.
What if I already have one in my garage? Can I just take it off?
Nope. Nope. You have to physically. You have to physically. You have to physically buy it. Yep.
I'm gonna send it to my garage.
It's funny because I actually have one of these cars with nothing on it, so technically I could, but that's
Damn,
kind
I
of.
have one of the cars. Like 0 things on it. I'm asking.
So yeah, we're gonna go with the. We're gonna go with this, only because it's like perfect. In the sense, like, for the price point.
Alright, it's in my garage. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so...
And it was 23 grand? No, it's 29 grand. No? It was 27 grand, okay. So...
I'm just gonna... Can I just use the same custom wrap that I used on the old car?
So 50,000 minus 27,500. So I have 22 grand left and bonus cash. So in bonus cash, I have to set that aside. So now, if I set that aside, all I have to do is add 50 grand. So add 50 grand. So I have 72 grand to work with.
Alright, performance. I have $63,500 to work with. Tell me this is customizations. Let's see what I did to it. I'm just saying.
Oh, and by the way, do not modify the exterior. I have a separate rule for that.
No modification on the exterior?
Nope, you have 8 grand to work with, so wait till after you're fully done. And only on those upgrades. Anything extra can cross over, but that extra money does not cross over to performance. Okay, so first things first. You know, we got 70 grand worth of stuff to work with. 76 to 72 grand 500. So let's get real quick, you know. That would be, it wouldn't leave us with a lot of money left to work with, really, but at the end of the day, this will make the difference. So,
Alright, I'm gonna finish that.
you know, you got that. So minus, and one of these goes for 26. So minus
for this.
minus 26,000.
What's up, Buster? What are you doing?
So I have 46,000 to work with. So the ECU, we'll just get a lower end ECU. Like, it's totally fine.
Alright, that's all I'm gonna work on.
Minus 60.
Oh, maybe a new like thing.
So that's gonna give me 30 grand left to work with. Or 30 grand to work with. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm actually gonna buy these types of exhaust. And this exhaust goes for 26 grand out of that. 26,000. So I have 4,500 to work with. So there's not a lot of money left. However, if we do go into the suspension stuff, I literally
I
have...
spent all my money. I'm done. Woohoo! Super happy. Barely afford this. I'm going out in my Ferrari. Nah. I'm going out. My RSR. I'm going out in my RSR. Daytime.
Buying this will literally only give me 1,000 or $2,000 left to work with. So we can say that $2,000 can go to one of these.
Never mind. Let me just finish this real quick.
And no, and there was 500 over budget. That's fine.
I'm gonna do something fun with this car. I think this wrap looks cool.
Body kit is $8,000 to work with. So what we're gonna do?
I'm gonna work on that little strip part. No, I'm joking. I'm using the same paint job that I used on my one.
I guess we'll just change out the exhausts, something like that. Just look just sweet.
Alright, I'm ready. I'll be waiting at the racetrack, bro. I bought like this whole body kit for my car. I'm gonna tell you what car. I'm not gonna tell you, but it's a good car. It was the best car you can buy, like the one that gives you the most, like. I feel like sometimes you say everything is better than the RSR.
Alright. And we're gonna modify the way this sounds.
Oh, I should probably modify mine too. Oh wait, I already did.
Alright, so we're going into daytime. Alright, you can reveal to me what you bought.
I bought, let me check the name, I don't remember the name. I bought the Subaru BRZ Premium. I only bought it because it was like the best car you can buy
at the price point?
Yeah. But yeah, I bought the Subaru BRZ Premium. What did you buy?
I bought a Pontiac Firebird.
What level is your car?
Well, my level is 206.
Oh my! How are yours so much better than mine?
I don't know.
You know how to use your money more than I do. I made this personally. This is custom.
3, 2, 1, go. Now this car is perfect for doing drifting as well. So yeah. My car is below the vehicle rank to actually race in, below the recommended vehicle rank to race the track race with. However, I do feel like the vehicle is definitely better than what people would think. I mean, like, yeah, it's not super fast, but it's also not super slow either. Like, he bought a more expensive car that off the bat would have been faster than mine, but granted, as you saw, we were pretty smart with our upgrades. We didn't spend the whole $8 grand on body stuff because I kept the body as is. So I instead took that money to go just a little bit over budget on some of my upgrades.
This teaches you something, kids. Don't use your stuff on body. The body. I just made it look good.
Well, the only reason I didn't really go for style points is I feel like the car is aesthetically styling as is. The only body stuff I did was I actually took off the roof covers and had it open because I actually already have this car and I also swapped the exhaust.
I already have this car and I did nothing to it. Either. Like zero upgrades, it was just the body kit I did. And then, yeah. This is actually a good car. Do you like the like custom paint job I did to it?
Yeah, I guess.
Like I did it first.
Yeah, I think I went 500 over budget. I think on one upgrade.
$500 budget?
No, I think I went over $500 over my budget.
Again?
Well, it was literally just to buy a tire. But
I didn't go above my budget at all.
But remember though, Astro, I also didn't buy any upgrades at all for my... Oh my god, this is a 400 plus race.
This is a 400 plus race? We're leaving.
Astro, I want to see how I do in this low upgraded car. Hold on, this is good.
Alright, I'm gonna put some actual good upgrades.
Alright, so guys, these vehicles are literally like 200 like levels above my car. And as you guys can see, I'm actually holding in a spot in the 7th place positioning. Holy shit, guys. Oh, look, I'm in 6th. Astro, you left. All my stream, guys, look at this. I am like only level 200 something, bro. And I'm already in 5th place. Look, I'm going in 4th. 4th place. I'm gonna hit nitrous because they have an unfair advantage of just natural aspirated speed. Oh my god, I'm in 2nd. I am in 2nd.
I'm gonna sell all the parts that I put on this
hold on. Oh my god, is that first place? That is first place! What?
You got first place?
You should have stuck with it and watched. You would have seen me climb the ladder. Final lap, and I'm going top speed of only 152, so it's not like I'm racing for time. I am racing for positions.
I'm gonna put a V8 in this thing.
And as you guys see, like, guys, like, this is a 400 plus race. I'm not saying go up, no, I'm not saying take this little car, go up against players that are 400 plus. That's just a recommended vehicle level. It doesn't mean that that's what their vehicle level is. But if you want to win, that's what's recommended. But there you go, guys, right there. Bada bing. I actually won. No cheats, no nothing, nothing crazy. Need for Speed God SM36415. First place, finish time 2 minutes 17 seconds 20 milliseconds. Reward 62 grand, which you know what that means? That's 12 grand over the price to build the car for the upgrades. So if you put more than the amount of upgrades you put in it, then you'll go even faster. I think my budget car is 1.
Yeah, your car is good.
Both of them.
Yeah, they're both better than mine. like 10 times better than mine. Edit. With detergent.
So if I were to do, and here's the thing, guys. Like, let's say you want to do this, right? Let's say you want to go in there, you won a couple races, let's say you get 60 grand, and you want to put it in upgrades. Here's the thing, don't just upgrade, don't make one part super, the other part trash, which is kind of what my build method was, only because it was cheap to do. So I got a epic part, or an elite plus part for my crankshaft, and an elite plus exhaust. I'm still running stock engine cooling, and I'm running a Pro Plus ECU, and I'm running naturally aspirated, so my car's not even turboed yet.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I only bought for the chassis race tires, which went a little over budget. My clutch I did not upgrade. My gearbox I did not upgrade. So if I were to make any suggestions for upgrades, go for like, how do I explain this? Go for engine cooling.
I don't know why, but I made my Subaru BRZ. For some reason, I made it 200 plus.
Then go for ECU Super Plus. That's 50 grand, and then for your final. Oh, hold on. For your final upgrade, it's like worthwhile.
What happened? You gotta leave.
Go with this. And if you have more money for a better clutch, you can do that as well, or differentials. Again though, all these differentials will take away except for track differentials. So there's that. So now you have a level 264, not even turboed yet, vehicle.
Yo, should I do an engine swap?
So, yeah, so that's literally what happens when you start winning races. So, yeah, the Pontiac Firebird is slow, especially if your budget you're working with is very low. It's not an expensive car, but with these upgrades, as you guys can clearly see, like, yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot of nighttime grinding to get some of the parts that I have in here, but ultimately speaking, again, this is not the best Pontiac Firebird setup ever, but this is a level 264, I believe, with low downforce. So what does that mean? That literally means you can easily pass enemies. So now that we won that 400 plus race, we're gonna attempt it again in the same car and see how much better we actually do.
Wait for me, let me finish this.
Because if I could do it once, hopefully I can do it again.
Alright. 400 plus race. Alright, wait. I'm doing some upgrades on my Porsche. Wait, not yet. Let me load out.
Oh, you're using an RSR? Then I'm gonna lose.
Oh, well.
Is it upgraded?
Yes. I'm sorry. It even has an engine swap, I'm sorry.
You're not allowed to use it. It's not fair.
Just invite me.
I already did.
Fine, I won't use it.
The server you're connected to will be shutting down soon.
Let's just finish this video. Let's just finish the stream real quick and then we'll just... Oh no, we're not gonna end stream. Are we gonna end stream?
We'll try this. We'll attempt this race, and if I win again, and then we'll end stream. But I kind of want to go play some Need for Speed Most Wanted.
After
On
this,
my
you want to play
PS2.
some more Need for Speed?
Yeah, most wanted. PS2, good Need for Speed. Need for Speed where you actually have to have really heightened skills because it's using PS2 controls, meaning you have to hold X and push forward to accelerate. You're in an RSR, aren't you? You cheese dick.
You should win. You should win, okay?
Don't try hard either, please. Because
Go
I already
try
have to.
hard.
Don't try hard because here's the thing. I have to try hard just to be able to compete.
I don't have to try hard.
Yeah, that's because you're in an RSR.
I need to grind for all my money again. I'll just let him know. Grind for all my money again. Oh.
Look at that. Look at that, Astro.
Good. You're not second place yet. Nice.
Yeah, but I lost because you're in an RSR. I told you not to try hard, but that's fine.
It's okay. Alright, here, I'll stop. Let me go take
Under
the
normal
bathroom.
conditions, if you're not racing a try hard in an RSR, you'll be able to win, especially if it's unupgraded.
Yeah.
Under normal conditions, had he not stopped, I would never have been able to actually get to that position unless the RSR user has crashed. Chances are they won't because the RSR has insane control.
Bye. Well, this thing doesn't even need ultimate plus parts to be good. Wait, getting your 4 GT, I want to see what would happen if this versus your 4 GT. I want to see.
4 GT would win.
I know, I just want to see if I would ever, like, catch up to you, you know? No, I'm joking, don't get in your 4 GT, I don't want to fight. I don't want to do any more racing right now. Okay, I know you will win.
Why don't I challenge you to my F40?
You're at 40?
Hmm?
Let me, change this car.
Nah. I want to race that in my F40.
Let me put ultimate plus parts, just to make it a little bit easier.
I don't even have Ultimate Plus parts.
I mean elite plus parts, just to make it easier on you.
No, you don't want to. You don't want to do that. Just keep it as is.
Okay. Let me put back the ultimate parts. Don't start the match yet. I'm still putting it back on.
Alright, man. This Pontiac Firebird again, like I said, guys.
Alright,
It's
wait.
questionable in its own ways, but
It's good at 274.
I can't believe I made it to second place with a 270 vehicle. I wonder what happened if I made that car a 400 plus. I bet you I'd dog you.
Bro, we should do like a $500,000 budget, bro.
Oh, no, that's a big budget.
I know, but like it'll make it a little bit more interesting, you know? Like Lambo, you get to do Lambos. But at that point we have to ban the RSR. Because like at that point you can make it like Elite Plus, and even Elite Plus RSRs are good.
Well, Elite Plus RSRs can easily compete with 300 plus, 400 plus vehicles, no problem.
Elite Plus and up RSRs are actually good.
I wonder what's going to happen with this race. I bet you'll still be able to compete. Because you're in an RSR. Only for that fact
I'm not
alone.
even gonna go try hard. I'm not even gonna go try hard.
Man, Astro, holy fuck.
What?
I think I found an RSR killer.
You have ultimate plus parts on that car, bad boy. I have barely ultimate parts on this car.
Yeah, but you gotta admit though, Astro, like this is a pretty fast car. And you wanted to strip your car down to make it easier for me. I don't know,
Yeah,
I feel like you can make really good builds with the F40 because it handles turns so perfectly. So I'm able to maintain high speed.
Player.
What? Am I still on need speed? No, I'm not.
You're not grinding for the cruise rep? That's cool.
Alright, you wanna end stream now, SM?
Yeah, I would like to.
Alright, peace out stream.
I have not ended my stream yet, but yeah, I will here in a second. Tell you what, our next budget will be $285,000.
200. Why not just make it $300,000?
Because I don't have $300,000.
We'll just grind for it.
Yeah, it'll literally only take one more race. I'll do it solo.
No, please do it with me.
No, because
I have 459,000. Never mind, I'll pay. Wait, you want to do the budget right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Budget's 300,000.
No RSR.
No RSR.
You can actually make it good now.
And no vehicle over level 3, over level 300.
That's like every. Well, that's like. I can still buy a Lamborghini. You can still buy a Lamborghini.
No, well, let me see what the market is to make the rules.
Yes, I'm still streaming.
Yeah,
yes.
Who's that?
There's a random in this party.
Oh.
Oh no. No, that's actually bad. Oh, I already know what car I'm gonna buy. Oh no, there's better cars. Or budget 300,000. I'm just gonna scout the area. Acura. Ooh, maybe this.
A budget is what a budget is, man. Like, you gotta make it work.
I got the car I'm gonna buy. I got the car I'm gonna buy. I got the car I'm gonna buy.
It's like I said, the whole budget's 300,000. So the goal
And then plus how much?
No, that is like the full max set.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Meaning you can come close to buying a Ford GT. But
Bro, if the budget was $500,000, I would actually be hyped.
Who the hell was that?
That's my friend. I don't know him. No, I forgot.
Disconnected from session.
No.
That's
It's okay.
cool.
That's cool.
Well, Slayer, you wanted to join us? Did you want to join us?
No, I think I'm gonna play Call of Duty.
Which one?
I don't honestly blame you.
Which
I'm
Call of
Modern
Duty?
Warfare 2. I kind of want to play BO3 Zombies.
Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice.
Alright, invite me to a party, I saw.
All right, Alonzo.
Bro, you're not supposed to say my name on stream, bro! I thought we talked about this.
No, we never talked about this.
Yes, we talked. Yes, we did. We talked about this. Like 10 times we already talked about this, okay?
No, we didn't.
We did.
You that it should be your
Join
name.
the game, bro.
What happened?
Join the game.
I wonder if it saved my car or my money I earned or anything like that. I hope it saved
I'll
everything.
save your car because you were in the garage once you bought it, and I don't know about your money though. I don't know if it gave you the money.
If it didn't, I'm just gonna sell a car.
No! What car? The Mercedes that you bought?
No, that not Firebird. 'Cause I already have another one.
So the car budget has to be below 200,000, and
No, the car budget. No, the car budget is 300,000 for the whole setup. You can still get a Porsche. It just can't be.
be good.
It can't be a RSR. Like that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this one, like if you put Elite Plus parts, let's just say you're gone,
Because the
bro.
car's less than 100,000. If you put 100,000 in the car.
Did it
It's
save the
still
money?
not. Yeah, it actually did, low-key. I'm at 311. He does. I'm at 311,646. You know, 311's a band. What if you buy my Ferrari F40? We'll do that for the next one.
What?
111,000.
The next budget?
Yeah.
111,000? Let's just do a million. I'm joking,
No.
son. We're not gonna do a million.
No, because that's not a budget.
Alright, SM.
So this is something that you guys would be working very rigorously for. So this budget is like
Yeah, we
in
don't, because we
late
have
game.
high races. Not
To
trying
us, it's no problem to earn this kind of cash. Like, it's nothing to us. But to some
You're at
people
the wrong
starting,
one.
it even to some people that are late in game, this is nothing to them. But at the end of the day, you can get some serious rides for this kind of cash. So again, like Alonzo or Astro said, that we should attempt to make a big budget. Now Astro's in the Ferrari, and I'm in my Ferrari F40 that smoked his RSR. He ain't gonna let go of that one, so.
Anyways, I already know what car I'm gonna buy. I decided a couple minutes ago, while you were racing for that money, I decided I'm gonna buy this car.
300,000,
Send
Astro.
it to the garage.
It's a lot of money, Astro.
Oh, I know, but I decided what I was gonna buy.
It's a lot of money, Astro. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot of money. I'm gonna break my own rules.
By what?
My own logic. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break my own rules. The rules that define my life. I'm gonna break them. Just to win. I'm gonna break my motto. I'm gonna buy a car that I completely don't like just to win.
Fuck. I know exactly what car you're talking about.
And it's a good car. Made by a brand I don't like all that much. But it's affordable. Quite literally. And to be honest, 700 horsepower at only $142,000 isn't too bad, to be honest. Stock. So, $300,000.
Okay, this car already has like good upgrades. I think I'm gonna add a turbocharger though.
310 and 310. 204. I'm afraid I'm about to go for it. It's for the money budget, bub. Sorry to say it, bro. I'm not a fan of these things at all. I talk a lot of shit about these things, in fact.
I know exactly what car you bought.
But I'll be honest with you, homies. It for the budget, for the price point, I see. I don't know, man. For the price, the budget, it's definitely not a fantasy car. I definitely think these cars are dog shit when compared to my favorite car. Especially when compared to a 2003 variant of my favorite car. But
don't worry, I'm actually adding this to my budget. Like I might be using like parts that I already bought. But like, I'm trying to save some money here.
Oh man. So guys, I am unlimited with my selection. So like I said, I am unlimited with my choices here because the whole budget is this price. So okay, alright, well shit.
I'm doing this quick. Why did he say that? Why did he say shit? Did something bad happen or like? I wish we didn't have to add like the visual parts, but oh well, you know. Monday. Ahorita.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. I heard that.
Alright, all you need to know, you want me to tell you the car that I bought? Do you have your car fully upgraded?
No, I'm just buying some bodywork stuff because I ran out of upgrade cash really quickly. You might actually beat me. I'm in a dog shit car.
I know what car you bought.
What is it?
It's the Chevy.
Huh?
Chevy.
What would make what kind of Chevy, and what makes you come to that conclusion?
You said it was a dog shit car. The only car you say is shit is the what's it called? That car. Actually, the only car you call that. My bad.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna tell you what car I bought.
Are you in trouble?
No. I just have to get off. I'll tell you what car I bought. our buy stream, and the car I bought was the Audi R8 V10.
The car I bought was the Corvette Z06. Again, I think it's dog shit.
I knew it.
I had it upgraded. My 0 to 60 is 2.7 seconds.
I knew it. Alright, I'll be back on tomorrow.
Oh, well, I guess I'm just going to review this car while Astro's absent. Being honest with you guys, yeah, this is an alright car. Nothing's really... Okay, I'm going to disclose this fact very, very quickly. A lot of Chevy guys... I'm sorry, I don't vibe with you guys. I feel like, you know, when you guys dog on Ford a lot, or even the Dodge guys in general, they dog on Ford. I feel like... Shut up, Astro. But, I feel like... I don't know. So my car's not level 400, but we're going to race it in a 400 race. You know, as far as budget fantasies go, I mean, this one's not bad. It's not a bad pick. It's just there are better ones out there. Especially, you can buy lesser cars and have more money to work with. And at the end of the day, regardless of how you see it, like... Yeah, right, my car's not level 400, but I'm competing with 400 rate, you know, I'm like about to hit first place again, bro. Like, look, and I can disprove a lot of, you know, things with 400 plus. Like, what level is your car? Mine is 350. Like, as you guys can see, this car just does not want to handle turns that well at all. I have no idea. I think mine was 364, I believe. It has this quad exhaust thing. I don't know. I'm not a real big fan of the Corvettes, okay? And I think a lot of people, I think these cars are way overrated. For instance, yeah, it's cheaper than the Ford GT, but I just think the Ford GT is supreme in almost every conceivable way. This car, the Ford GT is supreme. It just reigns supreme. Like, there's not a single car you can tell me is better, because ultimately speaking, just the 2003 Ford GT dual turbocharged, like, is like the ultimate fantasy car. Especially for that year of 2003. It was a very odd year for cars. Like, there wasn't a lot of cool stuff coming out, but it was faster than a Ferrari 360. And when you think about Ferraris, Chevy doesn't come close at all to a Ferrari, but the Ford can beat the Ferrari. Ford could beat the Ferrari of the same year, then Ford can definitely beat the Corvette of that year. And when we think about Corvettes, alright, 2003 Corvette. What do we get? We get this wannabe Pontiac Firebird looking shitbox. Okay? I mean, like, yeah, they're alright looking. The 2003 50th anniversary edition of Chevy. But if we look at the specs, even for the Z06 specs, and this is stock, obviously you can modify it. It only puts out at 405 horsepower, which, granted, a 1969 Dodge Charger RT, you know, puts out, let me get an exact number. Dodge 69. I want to be correct. I don't want to be misquoted. Puts out 431 horsepower at 5,000 RPM and 664 foot-pounds of torque. So that car generates more horsepower than this car, and that's an older car. But I will say this about the Corvette versus the Dodge Charger. The Corvette's way more aerodynamic. But then, of course, I have the Ford, which is even more aerodynamic. So now when we compare the Ford and the Chevy, 2003 Ford GT specs. What do we get? Well, going to supercars.net. Hopefully this tells me everything I need to know about this car. Okay, yeah, this is just history of it. Let me go down. It takes me a long time to find the... Sorry about that, guys. But there's a lot less of these around than there are. Okay, here we go. So, type 2003 to price was $150,000. Okay. This is a lot of specs. 0 to 60 time on the Ford GT 2003, 3.6 seconds. 0 to 100, 8 seconds. Quarter mile time, 11.7 seconds. Now let me find the horsepower and all that. I guarantee you it's a lot better. They look a lot better. Like, holy shit. 2003 Ford GTs are just sexy. Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of reading there. Supercars.net literally has a Ferrari F40 as its, like, logo. Technical data, here we go. Of the 2005, or 2003 to 2005 Ford GT. So, it's pretty much the same exact car, it's just the production years. So it's a V8. It's a 5.4 liter V8. Generating at 5,409 cc. It's double overhead camshaft with 4 valves per cylinder, making up for a total of 32 valves in total. Oh shit. Those are in kilometers. I need that to be in miles. The metric system sucks. Zero to 60 is 3.5 seconds. So in 3.5 seconds, you will be at 60 miles per hour. Which, even on this car, with all of its insane upgrades, 0 to 60 is like... Won't know until I see it. 0 to 60 in my in-game car is 2.3 seconds. But remember, this is a newer car. This also is a 6.2 liter V8. So this car here, the 2003 Ford GT, is only let me go back. It's a 5.4 liter. So this consumes a little bit less gas than the Chevy. So the Chevy's consuming more gas. So your miles per gallon is going to vary. The Ford is more gas efficient. So if it was an endurance race, and I'm sure that the Ford holds more gas in it and is more aerodynamic than it, also sure has more power behind it, I'm sure it would win the endurance race, especially around corners. And so it's just that fact I want to remember. This car is highly modified. Okay? That's also some unrealistic modification. I mean, like, yeah, I'm sure you can get that kind of stuff out of it. In fact, why don't we just look at the stock version? Remember, this is only a 2003 Ford GT, not a modern GT, which is way more aerodynamic. But if we're going by the video game stats, which are actually kind of realistic, 3.10 seconds. And the Ford's 0 to 60, how much did I say it was? 3.5? So it's only 4 milliseconds faster to get to that 0 to 60. 4 milliseconds really isn't that big of a difference, especially considering that the Chevy's body style might have a little bit more downforce than the Ford, so it's less aerodynamic. So you're not going to see the full potential. Also, I'm going to also assume this car is probably a bit heavier. This is more modern, but if we look at the older one, the 2003 0 to 60 was 4.1 seconds. So 4.1 back over to 3.5. So yeah, the Ford is almost an entire second faster. Granted, milliseconds aren't that big of a deal, and seconds really aren't that big of a deal either. And whilst they perform really close to one another, you also have to consider that the Corvette's body style in this year was also way less aerodynamic. And also consider the fact that, well, the Ford drivetrain here is also better. Like, obviously the price for one of these used 2003 Corvettes, you could probably get them for $60,000. Like, if we go on here and look up price for sale. This is the Z06, by the way. This is like the high end. I think they used to call it the Z-Rock. I think is whatever the hell the retarded Chevy people called it. Price goes for $23,000, $24,000, or $34,000. Anywhere in between that ballpark is fair pricing. So you can get these things for a lot cheaper. The performance is very similar. It's not like a mirror performance where it's like, yeah, this car could totally outrun this car in a race. Maybe with some heavy modifications, you might be able to outperform the Ford, but with some heavy modifications to the Ford, you're going to way outperform the Chevy. So, when you say put 10,000 into this, if you put 10,000 into that, in modificational upgrades, I don't know, man. To me, it's just like, okay, the modern ones, like, okay, so like this is a 2019. So if we look at the 2020 Corvettes, they look like Lamborghinis, the C10s, I think, or the C8s. Yeah. C8 Z-Rock Corvettes are like almost going for like $100,000 now. The 2022. Yeah, it was close. The 2020 Corvette Stingray 1LT Coupe rear wheel drive is 80 grand used. It only has 6,450 miles on it. It is 3 grand below market value. Yeah. And then this Corvette style, the 2018, this is a 2019 right here, but this one here is only 50 grand. It is not the highest trim model though. But here's the thing, if we select the highest end model,
oh shit. Ah!
the
Where'd you come from?
Grand Sport 3 LT,
Solomon is always trying to touch me.
oh shit, these are really old. This one's a 2022, it's 85 grand. Plus the tax and title, it gets close to 100 grand. Okay, never mind. Here we go. The 2023 Chevrolet or Chevy Corvette Stingray 2LT rear wheel drive is 103 grand with only 1,800 miles on it. And this one here is only 109 grand IRL. So, yeah, no, dude, these things should really not be worth that kind of price, because at that price point, I could legit buy a used Lambo for like 70 grand or a used Ferrari for like 80 grand. It will be twice the performance, and obviously it's 10 times better. What?
I'm gonna stream the
Alright. Well, I'll end my stream and hop on the PS2. But, yeah, no, in my opinion, you just get a better value of Ford. Also, the Shelby GT500 versus your standard. I think a Shelby GT500 could beat a Corvette in a race. What do you think, Slayer? Do you think a Shelby GT500 can...
Yeah.
100 specs. Because this car... Oh, it has perfect wind displacement. Oh my god, that's so perfect. This car is 80 grand. Okay, so this car, this Mustang, is the same price as some of those lower end Corvettes. But their Camaro is cheaper. And the Challenger is also cheaper than the Shelby GT500. However, the standard Mustang is like 30 grand. It's 29 grand. So when you compare the fact that the heightened core Camaro is 69 grand, it's just like, yeah, but if you can modify the Mustang with an extra 20 grand, you can make it fast, if not faster than the Camaro. I don't know. The way I see it, I don't know. I prefer Ford over Chevy any day of the week. That's just me. Ford made some pretty cool cars. Yeah, Chevy made the El Camino. Ford made the El Ranchero. Chevy made the S10. We make the... well, now we make a race truck, like the ultimate race truck. This is the fastest truck in the world. It is called the Shelby Super Snake truck.
I'm gonna start my live stream.
Horsepower. Hold on a second. This truck generates 775 horsepower. So, for Chevy people out there that are like, oh yeah, the Ford truck sucks. Yeah, well, we make the fastest truck on the market. Like, it's overpriced, but it's the fastest truck in the world. By the way, guys, see you guys in the next one. Peace out.